Such an important message there. Okay, the marriage between Hollywood and politics. Well, it's a rocky one to say the least, right? But viewers can get very upset and vocal when they see too much diplomacy in film and TV. Variety senior editor Michael Schneider recently explored this very topic in an article called "Politics Are Tearing Apart America, but Hollywood Execs Don't Seem to Realize It." What a powerful title. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go.
Like
TV and politics. Okay, so let's get right to it. We saw this with the film The Hunt, of course, right? All this strong backlash. Yes, it was scrapped, but people are still talking about it. So it just leads me to think, do you really believe these execs don't expect backlash, or is there no such thing as bad publicity?
There's different levels. I mean, there is such a thing as bad publicity when it comes to something like this. They lost a lot of money by not releasing The Hunt. And I think controversy can be good to sell a few tickets, but once you run into real controversy and people start to back down from wanting to actually even like release something like The Hunt, then it's not so good for the bottom line, and that's what these businesses are still all about.
It's still going to have a tarnished name, essentially, right?
Yeah, and that's the same thing now with Dancing with the Stars. Yes, ABC was expecting us to talk about it, but they weren't expecting the kind of real emotional backlash to the point where it was a lot stronger than I think anyone expected. And so you have to really be careful. You have to walk that tightrope when it comes to issues like this. There's certain we live in an age now where people are really emotional about politics, and there are just certain things that you are almost like the third rail that you really have to be careful in touching.
When it comes to these films with, deep messages, deep meanings, do you think, these filmmakers are blind essentially on artistic principle? Like if it's not a huge summer blockbuster, they don't necessarily care about the numbers. They just want to kind of have their voice heard. Is that true?
I think it's important to distance yourself. Like the filmmakers, it's one thing. They have a voice, they have a story that they want to tell. That's fine. I think it's the executives who have to, think about the bottom line, think about the business, think about, okay, so how is this going to impact viewers or audiences? How are they going to react? And is that going to impact your bottom line and your brand?
Movies were created for escapism, right? To get away from the real world and our reality. And here, as we head into 2020, it seems like you can't go anywhere without hearing about politics. Is that the case now? Movies, television? Is there anywhere people can go to get away? I mean, truly, yeah.
There's a lot of television. There are a lot of films now. So, and you notice, for example, all the superhero movies, which are, a little bit of, sort of blue sky, popcorn, affair. So there are ways to escape. But yeah, politics, it's hard to separate these days because it's what we're living right now, and it's so predominant part of our lives.
Well, you had a very fascinating article. You should definitely read it on Variety if you haven't. Thank you so much for
Thanks so
talking to
much.
us. All right, well, we have more coming up here on the Evening Beat. Stay right here with us.